Yalla.
We're done. Yeah, I mean, like we're live. Like it's on.
We're live?
Yeah,
We're live.
We're live. We are live. All right. Welcome to Red and Black TV.
What's happening?
Because you got to slow it down sometimes.
Yeah, I like
it's Friday.
that. I
Take
like
it
it.
easy.
Take it easy.
Getting ready for the weekend. Getting ready for fucking Saturday night. How's everyone, bro? How's work?
It's good, bro. Good.
Not bad, eh?
Turn your fucking phone off.
I just have to make sure it's work.
We had a bit of a break. 2 weeks without going to a game, so I think we're all freshened up for tomorrow.
Everyone's fresh. Everyone should be there.
Yeah, everyone should be there, unless
Unless you're
You're gonna
somewhere
go-
else.
you're gonna go somewhere in the city on the night. So be it.
It is what it
It's
is.
more important.
That's it.
Well, I really want to start. I think we're going to start with...
Start with the Adelaide game.
We'll start with Adelaide, because we didn't have a chance to...
Let me start
Break
this
it
off.
down.
Let's
Let me
dissect. Let's do it. Let's delve into it.
I'll start this one, bro.
Let's
I've been
double.
saying it for the last 3 months, bro. Marcelo is the corner piece of this team, and I've kept emphasizing it. I kept saying he's probably one of our best signings in the last 8 years, bro. All right, and that was more evident after during the game against Adelaide. Like how imperative he is to this team, how important he is, was highlighted over 90 minutes, bro. Like we cannot achieve anything without Marcelo, and sometimes I don't like putting a team's future or results down to a single player. I've always believed it's a team effort.
Yeah.
But in our case, I think you pull Marcelo out of this squad, we're probably a bottom 3 side.
Bottom 3, you reckon?
Bottom 3 easily.
Too many leaks, bro, in defence. We saw on the weekend.
Like, fuck, it was... After we calmed down, it was such a good game.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, it was a great game.
Once you ride the
For the
motions...
neutrals, it was a great game.
It was a cracking
Mate,
game.
and like, it was frustrating because we were leading. It's a game we kind of had to win, but we were 4-3 down with 10 men, and somehow to jag a goal.
First half was fucking unbearable to watch, bro.
The first 30 minutes was...
Fuck me, it was bad, bro.
Do you think it was the heat? What was it?
I don't know.
I feel like we were playing
I
slower,
think it was
than we usually would.
It was both teams, bro. Both teams were just... That was just
coming
terrible.
down.
That's why I'm thinking was it the weather, because it was a very sluggish, slow game. And I've watched a bit of Adelaide as well. They play a fast-paced game, and on
but
our day we play fast as well.
But Adelaide haven't been in the best form lately, bro. So it's kind of a... Both teams were a bit sluggish, bro, first half. Man,
Didn't take many risks as well.
Yeah, it didn't take many risks, but then when both teams did, bro, we all saw it happen, bro. Fucking
Beautiful
4-4.
attacking, rubbish defending.
Yeah, both sides.
Yeah, both sides.
Yeah, both sides, but I just felt like for our goals, bro, our goals just felt like
The one we conceded
like
or
we
scored?
scored, like, and then they just get one out of nowhere, like out of like we're just missing that in the back, like you're saying, bro. Just they cross it in and boom, it's a goal. But come on, bro, we got fucking 2 guys at the back, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't
guys
a
free header.
It wasn't like we were playing with 10 men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still had 11 on the field. I just felt like we didn't have the leadership there. I think the boys were lost. Was it Beedling?
Yeah, he came in.
I
Centre back.
think he does alright, but it's not like
He's
the
not
partnership that we have.
He's not a leader.
Is that his natural position
I'm
though?
not too sure, but he's
played
doing
there
a good
before.
job, bro.
He's played CDM and centre
He did
back.
well when he came on in against
The derby.
For the
against
derby, he
yeah,
took
yeah.
fucking charge, man.
Did well, and I had, high hopes that he'd put in a solid 90, but at times he just looked a bit frail, a bit soft. I don't know what it was. He just couldn't,
We saw like Marcelo and Marcelo's like connection off the field. I don't know if Beedling can replicate that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
no, you can't.
You can't.
Because we've seen it
If
firsthand.
you did, it will take fucking to the end of the season,
Yeah.
bro.
We've seen firsthand the chemistry that those two have. Like
Having a laugh and everything like
I'll tell our audience, like our show was done and they were still hanging out. Went to the front. They're still talking. They're talking about training. So
It was pissing down at that time, and then they were fucking still talking about this.
still talking out the front, and that shows me that it's not just their relationship is not just in a professional environment.
Yeah.
It extends beyond that.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we've seen our team become one of the best defensive sides this year. When you look at the ladder, I think we're tied for second or third in terms of goals conceded.
Yeah.
So
this full game, yeah.
yeah, so I don't know after the Adelaide game.
Yeah.
That's probably changed, but up until that point, I think we'll top 3 or 4 defensive sides in the comp, and I think that's largely due to their chemistry on and off the field.
100%.
And like Banana just said, I don't think Beedling had that.
No.
I think maybe Marcelo felt a bit
Uneasy.
something's missing here. Maybe he missed the instructions, or Marcelo obviously is very vocal on the field, and maybe Marcelo missed that.
Yeah.
Someone telling him what to do, because I don't think Beedling would probably demand more from Marcelo mid-game.
Yeah.
He's not that type of personality, or maybe hasn't come to a point in the team where he can start speaking to leaders like that. Maybe he's not comfortable.
Telling him off if they stuff
That's
up.
right. Or if in Marcelo said himself, we tell each other when we're playing pool. We're honest with each other.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, if I was Beedling, I've come in, it's my first start.
You just want to do your shift.
I'm just going to focus on myself. I'm not going to worry about the guy next to me.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I do the best I can. So maybe that's what they were missing there. That chemistry, the barking at each other that Marcelo and Marcelo have, because some of the goals we ate, man, it's soft.
Very soft, bro.
That's a frustrating thing, honestly. Like we can see every goal was just soft. Not man marking, not like picking up the track, picking the play.
You know what else was soft, bro? The penalty, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That shit fries me. Even if it was for us or against us, bro. Cars, bro. That is not a fucking penalty, bro. Wake up to your fucking self, bro. Honestly, bro. Like, couldn't the VAR step in and say, come on, bro, seriously, bro.
They could have, but they choose
Barely
not
touched
to.
him,
I
bro.
can't even remember the penalty.
Because, bro, how tall is that bloke, cuz? He's about fucking 6-something, cuz. And the club behind him looks like a fucking shadow behind him.
Yeah.
He's laid just a hand on his back.
Oh,
bro. There was no
yeah.
push.
No, that's bullshit.
And he's fucking fell down like he's fucking poked him in the ass.
I think the way he got up as well, he knew as well that he won the ref there. Bro, that's bullshit. That needs to be stamped out of
If
the
you're wanting
game.
that a penalty, every single corner is going to be a penalty.
Yeah, that shit needs to be stamped out of the
But
game.
then later on comes like a challenge, and like for us, he's all over him. He takes him down. Nothing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
where's the? Like, I'm not saying it's a penalty. Like he went down, it's not a penalty. But I'm just saying,
If
if
you
you have
give
a
one,
weak
give
ass
the other.
penalty like that, might as
Yeah.
well give that. What's the difference there?
Yeah.
He's cleaned him up with his legs and bringing him down with both his hands. And nothing.
Put it this way: if that was a semi-final in the grand
That's
final,
right, yeah.
it'd be spoken about much more than it has, bro. 'Cause
100%.
that was soft as fuck, to be honest.
Even if it was 1-0, it would be spoken about just because it's 8 goals that got lost.
Yeah, got lost there.
Mate, honestly, yeah. Thank God for Barella. Otherwise, he's carrying us, I reckon.
Oh, he's carrying it. His back must be sore, bro.
Honestly.
Yeah, fucking hell.
They must have rubbed him up Voltaren in it before he got back home. On the plane.
Physio's working overtime
Physio
with him,
straight
bro.
half time, mate.
Yeah.
Get that back ready, mate.
He's carrying a lot of weight,
He's,
bro.
yeah.
And all right, so we've got a lot of obviously negative things to say about our defense. Let's talk about our attack.
4 goals, bro.
4
4
goals.
goals. Oh,
Have besides the Macarthur game this year, have we scored 4?
no.
Mate, well, I don't think any of us saw us scoring 4 again.
No, I didn't see a 4. I didn't see a 4 at all.
All our predictions were 1-0, 1-1,
Yeah, something like that.
2-1. No one would.
I can't remember what I went for.
Right.
I think it was a draw I went for.
Yeah, I went for a
1-0
one
loss.
all draw, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
Which is like not Rudin style, but this game is literally opposite Rudin style.
Yeah.
Like literally everything opposite, scoring goals and conceding goals.
and that's why watching this game, it made me very hopeful, bro. And because I've come out here 2 weeks ago and said, I reckon we're going to make the grand final.
Yeah.
Now, after the Adelaide game, I said, that's the attack that will take us to a grand final. Okay, if we can bang in, the attack.
Yeah.
If we can just sort out our defense and work and make and have them working collaboratively, at a high level, and where our attack is fluent and our defense is solid.
Oh,
mate, I'm gonna back my team all the way because we can see what we can do.
Oh,
especially that new signing, Amor. What, a goal and assist in one half?
Yeah, goal and
He starts next game for me, bro.
Oh, he has to
Brother.
start that goal.
He starts next game.
Remember I was talking before we signed anyone? Even when we signed Kudipic after 2 games, I saw like what kind of striker he was. Remember I said you need if you're gonna get a striker, what's that? I think a bit of shine for light. And I said if you're gonna get a striker, you need a striker who's gonna make you chances, who can make his own chances, bro. Yeah. Just like
create
this guy.
something out of nothing.
Create something in nothing. That's exactly what this guy did, bro. Because he dipped in between 2 players,
What was
cuz,
that, bro?
and just put it nicely in the bottom corner.
What-
Mate. It's
Calm.
fucking class, bro.
Like the IQ to even do that,
Yeah.
to chip it over to two defenders. Not everyone has that. A
Not
lot of
just that, boss. You see the defenders, they were like, they were stunned,
they
bro.
were stunned.
What the fuck?
how the fuck did he get through? Like I'm telling you now, 8 out of 10 players probably squaring that or laying that off or passing it back.
easy option.
Because obviously, when you see 2 defenders up in front of you, the odds are against you. We're talking about in terms of percentage. it's
the
a
edge
low
of the 18
percentage
too.
play taking on 2 defenders.
But
Right?
there was nothing in there. There was no chance of like getting a
There
goal
wasn't.
out of there,
So-
bro. Like,
and that's why I love this so much, because I've been so critical in terms of take players on. And I've always said this about our wingers. Take players on. Especially last year with Robinson. It was just a safe brand, bro. Shift left, right. There was no penetration. You know? So seeing a player do that and penetrate the defense, and not only that, the finish as well.
Yeah.
Mate,
that was
that's
class.
class, bro.
was
You wouldn't
class.
get that from. You wouldn't have got that. There's no chance you would have got that from old Matt Kurpic, bro. There's no chance.
No Inside of the
no
boot.
way.
Telling you, brother, he's only a guy that can stand in front of goal and.
Yeah, and just a finish.
Tap.
He said he hits
He's
a
a
post.
poacher.
He's not even that, bro. How many times he poached it over the goal, guys?
What about that free kick?
Not a free kick, the rebound off the free kick.
Oh, yeah,
Barella's
yeah.
one?
Yeah, Barella's one.
Barella, it was a free kick.
Right.
Came back at him, bro. and
I
he's
think
just-
the keeper was in a poor position.
reckon?
Yeah, I think it was too much to his left.
Yeah, too much. Way much.
Way too much. But fuck, what a finish that was.
What a hit, bro.
And it was just curving away from the keeper as well. Like, fuck, Barella, man, what a signing.
A
Like,
freak, bro. He's a freak. I was so excited when we signed him, bro. And it's
Yeah.
paying
Oh,
off.
paid off, bro. There's big
and you
memes
could
about
just tell
celebration.
like the hard work he's put in Germany.
Yeah.
It's because I remember Barella playing in the league for Brisbane before he left, and he was a very talented player, but he was very raw.
Diamond in the rough.
That's right, and you could tell that they've really polished him over there, man. Because right now, he's probably top 5 players in the league at the moment.
I'd say that,
top
yeah.
3 even. I'd go as far as top 3.
Oh, he's up there.
He's up there.
When it comes down to the end of the year, the season, they picked all the players, they did from each club. Like,
Yeah.
he's in there for sure.
He's
for sure.
He's in the starting 11.
He's
for the
100% in
A-League.
there.
Yeah, yeah.
He's our
100%
player
in
of the
there.
season so far. Like Neuenhoff's great, but
Let's say now we're staying at more. Who are we dropping for the next game?
Fucking hell.
Because we all agree, right? He has to start.
yeah,
gotta
I'm more
start. He's
starts,
gotta
bro.
start.
He
So how do we
starts.
do
Fuck,
this
it's
right?
it's so
Throw
fucking
Yengi
hard
on the
now,
left.
bro.
I love these problems, Banana.
It's a good problem, but
That
I
problem's-
don't want to have it too much of these
Yengi's
problems. I
still
want it to
suspended, yeah.
fucking...
Do you remember our problems early in the season?
We didn't have enough.
Who start? Like
No,
who
we had,
starts?
but then we ran
There was
out,
no-
bro.
There was no depth, right? So we went for a period of 4 or 5 games.
There's another one.
It was like who's fit enough?
Exactly. Even Milanovic.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's another thing, bro. That's another problem, bro. He's playing so good, the kid, bro.
He shout
kids
out,
are gone, bro. Kids are gone. Shout out to him. I know he watches the show, bro.
Think about this.
He's hit the floor running, man.
Go with, just say like this, for example, now, like for the weekend, hypothetically. we're going
Tomorrow,
out
yeah.
Tomorrow. I'm more up front. Is that how you say his name? I'm just...
Amore.
Hey, funny story. I went up to a demo and I just wrote Amor, right, after he signed him. And then he replied to me, he goes, I love you too. what the fuck's happening here? He goes, what are you on about? Okay, I knew signing. He goes, I thought you'd tell me you love me.
Is that American?
Amor means I love you
Ah.
in Spanish or something.
Oh, yeah, we have no Yengi this week. He's still got 1 week. Lopane's
game, yeah.
out of the squad. They just announced the squad now.
Nah, get rid of him.
And is Traore's out because
Oh,
obviously
you
got
have
red.
a more up front. Well, be good.
Central?
A more up front, yes, right.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
I don't know why he had him on the right hand
Yeah, he
side.
had him on the right.
It was
But
like-
we're all right,
it's
we're
a silly
going.
move.
Do you keep Barella in a central role and move Amor to the right?
I reckon keep Barella on the left hand side, bro. 'Cause he was causing. I reckon on the left. He was causing so much problems for him, bro. He was causing problems. He was mainly playing on the left hand side this
I
time.
just feel like he'll cause problems wherever you put him up front,
Yeah.
Banana. We've seen him on the right. We've seen him in the middle
I'll
against Mariners away.
go him, yeah, and then I'll throw in the new young fella, bro.
Milanovic.
Milanovic, yeah, get
That
him
front
in.
three.
That's scary, bro. That's a good lineup, bro.
I'll throw Yengi in.
You know the thing is, Milanovic,
bro.
You know what I like about him? You know what I love about him that I've seen so far? That he's not afraid to take a guy on,
Nah,
bro.
nah.
He's
He's
positive.
Not afraid, brother.
He's positive,
Not
right?
afraid.
We've seen that in the derby, yeah?
I'm forgetting now who we're missing now. Who's
Yengi.
falling out? of this?
Yengi.
Yengi's
falling
out. We dropped Yengi.
Yengi's
That sucks, bro,
suspended.
to say that, bro.
No,
What
Yengi
sucks-
starts for me,
What
bro.
sucks is next week when Yengi comes back. That really sucks.
What a sucking problem, bro.
You flood the midfield, eh?
Yeah, we've got problems.
Flood the midfield.
Like, it's good problems, but you don't want to lose these players, man. And they're all in
Even
their
our
prime.
midfield's a problem, bro.
They're all in their prime. It's not
it.
like if you put someone in there, it's not on merit.
Yeah.
Like you seen the new guy Milanovic, was it? Came on against Sydney FC, ripped
Changed
up,
it, bro.
changed
Yeah.
the game.
Honestly.
Right, Yenny's been on fire. He's been carrying with all the injuries, right? Barella, you can't even,
Barella.
you don't even take him out.
Neuenhoff's solid.
Yeah, like who do you take out of that front three, bro?
So, like, not even just front three now. What are you doing in the middle, bro? What are you doing in the middle?
Does Schneiderlin have a knock? Did he come off injured?
No, I think he just came off.
Came
I
off,
think he just
but
took him off.
I haven't heard. He's still in the squad. Well, Rudin does that.
Nah, he'll be in. He'll be in.
I don't even look at that anymore. as
because it's bullshit.
ins and outs. I don't even
Yeah.
look at
It's
that.
just all fake.
Yeah.
It's
just
good to
a
have a
number.
problem. Who you playing left back?
Like
No
when you Rami Najrin left the club,
yeah, they're still being
and then
still in
2
the
days
squad.
later they put him in the ins.
Yeah.
Like, so after that, bro.
he's still standing there.
still there.
Fucking.
Yeah, who you playing left back? No Traore.
Was he out yellow card? Oh, he's in the red.
Red, bro.
That's right.
Do you play Russell there?
Oh, no, it's Russell back.
Colucci
Is
there?
Colucci,
Is
Russell?
back? Russell is back. I'm pretty sure he's back.
I'd put thing there, Wilmering.
Wilmering.
Oh, he's very so one-dimensional, bro.
One dimensional.
Oh, honestly, I'm putting maybe Colucci there or Colucci did play left back early on in his career, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh no, let me give him a call.
yeah.
I don't know. Kalicha, I feel like wherever you put him, he's going to give the effort.
What's that he's saying? Bozanic dropped?
That's what he's saying he would do.
Oh, dropped. You know what? Fucking. I'm a little bit disappointed in him, bro, to tell you the truth.
He
at the
started off
moment, bro.
alright.
Started off alright, and then he's just kind of dropped off.
I
bro.
dropped Bozanic 2 weeks ago, bro. If
Yeah?
that was I dropped him 2 weeks ago. I just feel like
I just feel like he's just a Mariners player, bro. He just
yeah.
every time he goes to Mariners, he's a top player, bro. When he goes somewhere else, like he went to Melbourne,
He-
come to us.
He stands out in a team that doesn't have many standouts. If you understand,
Well, he's
what
the
I mean.
main man.
Yeah, he likes
the
being the
main
main man.
Yeah.
When he's in a very
Russell's
deep,
back.
talented squad, I just feel like that doesn't suit him. He likes to be the main man. He wants to be the guy that carries the
creator.
team.
Yeah.
It's annoying, but it can be. Like when he played that game a few
game
weeks
was
back against Mariners, bro, he tore
he
them
ran
up,
it,
bro.
yeah.
He ran the show, bro. So
Old
I
team.
don't see why he can't
Old
be
club.
doing it again, bro. Like week in, week out, should be doing it.
Do you think? Can I ask you a question? Do you think he was disappointed with the Schneiderlin signing?
I don't think really it affected him. I reckon it was more like
Amalfitano and Neuenhoff.
Elma.
Do you think-
Matano, how you say his name, bro, and
Amalfitano.
Neuenhoff. I reckon they would.
Yeah.
If I was in their shoes, I
Yeah.
would be the one saying.
I'd be scratching
hell,
my head
bro.
like we've been doing well, midfield solid. Why the fuck would you go sign
Neuenhoff,
Schneiderlin?
yeah. Amalfitano, I'm starting to... Out of everyone to replace for Schneiderlin, for me, it's Amalfitano.
Yeah.
But he's done nothing wrong, bro.
He's done nothing wrong, but he's
nothing
done...
wrong, bro.
You know what it's
nothing
come to,
fresh
Banana?
hot.
It's come to
Sucks,
now.
bro, that we gotta
You know
do
what?
that.
It's come down to this right now. It's not what have you done wrong.
Have you
It's-
won a game for us?
It's have you stood out?
Yeah.
He has, bro. You can't say he hasn't. He has.
Yeah.
Oh, every game. He
does his job.
He does,
Banana.
bro.
He
He does
does
the
his
job. Well, remember before, even like we won the derby, we were talking and everything. And later on, we were saying no one was saying how good Alf Matano was.
Yeah,
playing,
yeah,
bro.
it's
When
quite
he was
cheaper.
doing all the dirty work. He was cleaning up everything.
Oh, well,
bro.
I knew-
Can't brush him off like that, bro. He's good. He's very good, bro.
I knew Amalfitano was going to get dropped. Do you know when? When the Wellington game first came after the World Cup, right? The coach had to make a decision. Was it Amalfitano or Neuenhoff? Right then and there, Rudin let everyone know who he prefers. He took Amalfitano off for Ninkovic, all right?
Yeah.
And then when I seen Schneiderlin's signed for only 3 months, right? You don't sign someone for 3 months if you don't plan to start them.
Yeah, true.
Right, so I knew then and there. He's already showed us. Marco's already showed us that he prefers Neuenhoff over Amalfitano after the Wellington game, and now Schneiderlin comes in for 3 months. I knew that Amalfitano was going to be the one to lose his position.
But boss, you can't. You
does
can't
he
have.
deserve
You
it?
can't have. It's.
Does he
it's
deserve
not-
it? I
it's
don't
not-
believe
it's-
so.
It's not even about deserving now, boss. It's just
Who's
his
better,
name
bro?
and his level where he's played, and you can't have him sitting on the bench, bro. I said it last week, like.
He's not going to be happy.
We
You shouldn't
lost,
have
and
it.
we need to come back for a win, and he needs to be in the team, bro. We saw what he done when he came
So
on.
who's
at the
your
derby, bro.
three-man midfield?
But like Cooper said, Amalfitano cannot play wing anymore.
So you're dropping Bozanic?
I'll drop Bozanic, put Ninkovic in, Neuenhoff, and Schneiderlin.
Okay, so you just dropped Amalfitano.
I just dropped him because you want because you want him in.
Of
Because you
course.
can't have because you can't
Yeah.
can't have that big of a name of a player
On the bench.
sitting on the bench.
But
yeah?
it's gonna happen. Banana.
I know it's gonna happen, but it's just
I don't know, bro.
it's just the signing that. Remember we said when we signed him, it's a good signing.
Yeah.
It's not the signing that I don't think we didn't need it, bro. We didn't need it.
I don't know, bro.
We didn't need it. If it was in the beginning of the season and we signed him,
did Schneiderlin?
wow, bro, yeah, bro.
Schneiderlin starts
Beginning of
for
the
me.
season, I would say cracker.
I don't understand. I still don't understand that signing.
Schneiderlin's.
I still don't understand it. Right when everyone was screaming for a striker, we've gone and signed a fucking a number 6. Right, so I still don't understand it because for me, our midfield was our strongest point.
Listen,
Our strength.
come hypothetically, season ends, and Alf Matano goes, and we signed
Schneider.
right.
Yeah, that's
Excellent.
the story.
Hey,
That's the
That's
story.
that's a different
Excellent.
story there, but
Excellent.
I don't think that's going to happen either.
Well, you know what, bro?
Play Milosevic in
From
there.
what I've been hearing, Schneiderlin's family is loving it here. He's got his mum and dad over here as well.
Already.
They're staying in Bondi, from what I hear,
We'll get offers.
and they're loving it over there. Apparently, especially the wife, she's out and exploring the city every day. So it's a possibility. At the end of the day, at his age, you just want to make sure your family's content.
He's
He's
happy.
not that
He doesn't
old.
need the money.
33.
Yeah, he's
3 banana. If we can match,
But then again, I'm
offers,
going to go back on what Ninkovic said when he was here. He goes, fuck, if I knew the lifestyle here and how everything was,
He'd come
we
earlier.
came earlier, bro. So
100%.
maybe, hopefully he sees
that's
that
right.
too. And
So maybe he's willing to sacrifice a bit of money to make sure his family's just happy. If they're settled by the end of the year, banana,
Yeah.
you never know, bro.
Yeah. Be a good signing.
He said
If we were to re-sign him, bro, that's probably the signing of the season for me, bro.
Yeah, that's a signing.
If you can get him for a whole season.
yeah.
Who, Schneiderlin?
Schneiderlin, of course,
Yeah.
100%.
I don't know. For me, I'm having Amore up front, Yengi up front, and Barella up front.
Well, don't say up front. Give me where up front.
Barella right,
Yep.
Amore middle,
Yep.
Yengi left. That's
Let me ask a question. Barello, right-footed or left-footed?
I don't know what he is.
I don't know, bro.
It must be both.
He must be both. Eh?
But I think he's smacked up on
I'm
the
just
right,
going-
bro.
I would go with Barello's done really well in the central, especially that Mariners away game, bro. He played the house down,
Yeah.
right? I'm putting him more on the left because of his left foot, bro. You've seen that cut before that goal, banana. He chipped over the two legs and then he done this fucking amazing cut and then he just finished it.
left,
You want that type of play cutting in from the right. So I'm putting him more there. I'm keeping Barella in the middle.
Yeah.
And that new guy from Western United, Milanovic, sorry.
It's only a matter of time before
I
he
want to
starts.
try Milanovic in the middle, honestly.
I think he's more suited as the wing, bro. 'cause
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
king.
he likes the space out there, Azza. You gotta understand some players, but especially wingers, they're used to or they've been molded into playing where they've got their back according to the line. It's a different game than playing centrally. Because centrally they can win the ball from all sides. As a winger, you've been developed right to protect only one side, the ball from one side, because you know defenders can't come from your right. So it's a different challenge. As a striker, it's much more difficult because you can have someone coming in from behind, from your right, from your left.
Yeah.
You know, wingers, they're suited for, obviously they're just protecting the ball from one side because the defender's not going to jump in from the stands.
Sideline, yeah.
So you can't just say, I want to try a winger in the striker position. It's much more.
No, I
difficult
don't mean
than
striker.
It's
I'm
not
in the
pro
middle.
clubs,
I'm
guys.
in the
Yeah.
middles. I'm not
that. You
saying
can't just
middle.
jump on a position, before the game.
No, I mean like middle three, not top three. I'm playing middle three. I want to try the middle three. That's where you got Schneider.
Oh, in the in the 10 role.
Maybe Cam. Yeah,
Who,
probably
Schneiderlin?
Cam. No.
Milanovic.
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 wants
So
to
that's
try
why
him
my
in the
three
10.
would be like Yengi, Amore, and Barello.
So you're benching Ninkovic?
I'm benching Ninkovic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have Schneiderlin, Neuenhoff, and Milanovic in the middle.
Can I ask what vibes are you getting from Ninkovic at the moment?
I don't want to be negative.
No. Let's be
He's
honest.
not the same. He's not the same.
I'm not saying be negative. I'm saying be honest. What are you feeling from him?
I'm not getting the same
What energy
vibe.
are you getting from him?
Nothing beats me
Ener-
from that Sydney one, but since the injury, not the same.
But now talk to me. What energy are you getting from him?
Energy I'm getting is
He's got his.
that he thinks he should be starting.
Okay.
Like, he comes on.
As what you just say that he's going.
I just for me, and I hope I'm wrong. I think his head's been turned somewhere. Maybe it's that trip back to home.
It's from that trip, bro.
I think
it's from that
something's
trip.
happened. I hope I'm wrong.
Put it this way, Banana. You're born and bred in Bosnia. You've played in Bosnia.
Born here.
But I'm just saying, just for this example,
Australia
right?
can't.
You're born and bred in Bosnia. Your family, your friends are there. You've come to Australia for 5-6 years. You love it here, and then you go back for a holiday. All your friends, all your family, all the old memories are coming back. Your friends, your childhood friends are taking you out to dinner, and all of a sudden you say, you know what, bro, I belong here.
I'm 38.
And then now you have to go back to Australia, but your mind's still there.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
didn't want to leave there.
He's a
Think about it.
professional, but
But
He's a professional.
Then
but
again,
as
remember he
he's at the
came
age
on-
where
Yeah.
football's not a priority to
Yeah.
him. If he was 31, 32, he'd say, you know what, it's a professional job. I got to do what I got to do. But he's at the age where now he's thinking about his life
Yeah, that's
after
what I mean,
football,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I just feel like
and his mind's on coaching already.
that's right. I feel because he hadn't returned back to Serbia for such a long time
Yeah.
that when he did, He would have got a lot of attention there, a lot of love, a lot of old friends. He probably would
have
have
got a lot of love when he went to the fucking basketball game, bro. When Zvezda was playing.
Oh, was he there? Was he?
Yeah, he was there in the crowd.
Shit. So imagine that. Imagine that, bro. So and then he has to he has to leave that. He was probably sad when he was coming back.
Yeah.
So I think that
I don't know. I just reckon like probably just feels a little bit shitty that he's not in the lineup and fucking I don't know. We'll see. I reckon he'll be back in the lineup.
Don't get us wrong. He's the utmost professional.
Absolutely.
He's going to deny it 100, and every player would. I think it's unintentional for him.
Yeah.
I think he's trying. He wants to.
Sometimes you can't control that emotions, bro. Sometimes you're just
he'll be back. He'll be back tomorrow. He'll be back in the team. We need the points, bro.
Sometimes, when you know, like the example I just gave, you know, obviously leaving that environment, coming back here, you're in a somber mood, right? Yeah. Sometimes you can't control that.
Yeah,
it's just it just comes out with the way you. So obviously he couldn't just pack shop and stay and say, "Fuck, I'm not coming back," because you know his kids go to school here and stuff, and he's got stuff that he needs to sort out. But I feel like this is what I feel like. If he had intentions to stay here long term, right after this season, because you know there was obviously talk that he goes into a coaching role after playing. I think those thoughts of post career probably
back burner now.
In the back burner, and I think Serbia's coming to the picture now, whereas before it probably wasn't.
Yeah.
But I think Serbia's back in the picture because that trip changed the way he moves, man.
I think you're right. And he was like this Kupe guy goes. He goes, the energy he's getting is that there's many players want to be leaders, so maybe he's taking a step back. Like you can't compete like with Marcelo's more comfortable now. Marcelo's they got that connection. Barello's everyone loves him now.
Well, Barello's not a leader.
No, but everyone loves him.
Marcelo can be a leader, but obviously his responsibilities are the defense. Ninkovic needs to be a leader for the attacking players. If someone wants to step up and be a leader, that's fine. But that doesn't mean you step down as a leader. Yeah. That's something you have naturally. That's your character. That's what you've come here for. Exactly. That's why we signed you at the age of 37 for that leadership. So he can't take a back seat now.
Shouldn't. Yeah.
He shouldn't. We need that. But I just feel like there's more to this story that we don't know.
I don't know. I think you'll be all right. I reckon if he starts tomorrow, you'll see a different.
Yeah, I don't know if we're ready
different
too much
side, bro.
But I hope we are.
Looking too deep into.
Well, speaking about tomorrow, let's go.
Yeah, speaking about tomorrow, we got Macarthur.
All right.
Macarthur FC. They're a little bit depleted, so I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah. Can I just say, bro, shout out to Davila, man, because he came out on the, what was it, the All Access.
All Access, bro. That's tough to watch, bro.
He had an interview there, man, and it was a tough one to swallow. For someone, a football fan in this country that's watched him and, enjoys watching him play the game. It was really hard to watch, and our deepest thoughts are with him. And then now this is where it gets tougher. In times like that, what you rely on and what keeps your head away from all those thoughts is football, right? And this is not just professionalism. I'm talking about youth level. So, a kid could have a bad day at school. When he comes to training, he's on that field. He forgets all his problems, right? And it's you hear that saying. Once you're on the field, you forget all your problems. Now he's obviously out for the season.
Tough.
He doesn't have football, so there's going to be many nights at home now where he's going to probably just think about obviously his wife and it's going to be a very deep time for him, because you hear a lot of soccer players, even other sports, right? And they've come back from an injury. And then they're doing an interview, and when they reflect on the period of injury, they say it was a dark time for me. It was a dark time. And I remember I was watching Inglis. He's a footy player, right? And he went through a bit of depression. And he said, when I had my injury, there was many sleepless nights at home because I had nothing else to look forward to, or I couldn't shift my focus anywhere else. So I think it's a similar situation now. Davila, I think, is going to have a very tough period because there's no football anymore. I just hope that the right support system is there for him. I still hope that they keep him involved. Yeah. At least, have him at training sessions.
Yeah, at least get him out there, then he can get back on his feet.
That's right. Just show support, man, because
he needs it. Bro.
He needs it right now, bro.
Yeah, he's had a tough year, bro. Year and a half, bro.
He's obviously looking after the kids by himself. That's tough, bro. That's tough.
I can't imagine that,
football,
bro.
Nah.
I know it happens
football
probably
life.
everywhere around the world, but
And the way he just broke apart in that interview, bro. You can tell he's been carrying that weight for a long time, bro.
yeah, he's had that bottled up, bro.
Bottled up.
Now
It's
out.
come out, bro.
To disregard that this interview is going to go out and be watched by thousands of people, for you to come to that point, it's really been bottled up.
It's a man right there, brother. Man.
Honestly,
Yeah. So, bro, my thoughts are Davila. He's always played the game the right way, bro. I've always loved his competitiveness. I remember when he was leaving Wellington, we wanted him at Wanderers.
Yeah.
We really wanted him to come to us. And, man, it's been a tough last 12 months for him, bro. So, thoughts
the
out
best,
to
man.
him and his family, man.
Shout out.
Stay strong, brother.
In saying
Stay
that,
strong, brother.
we hope your team loses.
Yeah.
Love this guy.
Fuck.
Oh, we do, bro.
I'll keep him out of it.
Your
Yeah,
team. I said your team.
your
I said
team, bro.
him. I said
You
your
should
team,
have said
bro.
Macarthur.
That's his team, bro.
This guy, bro. Get him off.
Bring Stoss back.
Yes,
Where's Stoss, bro?
Where's Stoss, bro?
He's still at work, apparently. I'm not kind of building so he works on. Fuck me.
Well, Macarthur, what are we expecting here?
I hope fucking strongest lineup we can get. We're attacking front two, third, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Backline, our backline's a little bit depleted.
Yep.
But and we need 3 points, bro.
We need
Anything less than 3 points tomorrow is a complete disaster.
Yeah.
I said on the last show, I said we can afford to draw in Adelaide, but we need to get 4 points from our next 6. All right? And I knew Adelaide away is a tricky trip. I thought, you know what? If we can get a point from there, that's fine, but we need to win this game. Like, this is it. This is it.
For me, we needed to win last week.
For me, I haven't said it yet. Banana said it last week. I haven't said it yet. I'm saying it now. Tomorrow is a must-win game, right? If we have any ambitions of going far in this competition, now's the time. Now's the time to show it.
It's the ladder is so fucking tight.
Yeah.
You cannot fuck around.
No.
Bro, we need
Last week's result was a big fucker.
The only team that can afford to slip up right now
City.
is City.
Yeah.
They
They
can
can slip
afford.
up next 2 games to be safe.
That's right. So they can afford to fuck around at the moment. We can't. The Adelaides, your Sydneys at the moment, it's that fucking tight, bro.
We need to win 3 games in a row. I'm saying somewhere this season from now to the end, we need to win 3 games in a row.
I don't know who's the next game after
We have to,
Macarthur.
bro.
Who's
We
that?
have to.
I'm looking right now. So we've got Macarthur, and then we've got
Ridiculous, bro. We've still got Sydney coming up.
we've got Central Coast at home.
Yeah.
We've got 2 home games and an away game at Perth.
We win our next 3. We're comfortable. Maybe not comfortable. We're sitting second, third. Straight up.
Tomorrow's a big game, but next
Central
week is
Coast
a massive
apparently
game.
winning
Mariners,
right
but
now.
we'll get to that after.
I don't even want to look at Mariners.
I'm looking at it now. I want to look at this game. I
There's
want
no
to win
point.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
bro.
There's no point even worrying about Mariners if we can't win tomorrow.
100%.
Yeah. Well,
Fucking.
you're looking at.
We have to win, bro.
If you don't win tomorrow, if we don't win tomorrow, then the following week is we'll be shitting. On one of those, we're a team on the brink of just falling apart, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
And that's embarrassing, bro.
That's it,
embarrassing to say, bro.
I said it last week. I'm starting to get worried. If we don't win this week, I'm shitting bricks. Like I know we'll be sitting what 4th, 5th if we don't win, possibly 6th. It's just depending on Central Coast
I'm
games.
shitting it tomorrow if we don't win.
Yeah,
I'm shitting
honestly,
it, bro.
I'm saying alarm bells are going if we don't win.
Alarm bells are going off
Yeah.
tomorrow, brother.
I'm not saying rooting out, but I'm saying
red flags.
That's it. Red flags.
Red flags tomorrow if we don't win.
It's a finals game.
Not even a
is.
draw, bro.
We have
don't
to win,
care.
bro.
I don't even want to come here and say, you know what, boys, that's a good draw. You know, we came back from 2-0 down, or we came back from 3-0 down. There's no scenario for tomorrow's game where it will be satisfying. I don't care if we've come back from 6-0 down.
Yeah,
I'm going to ask, why were we down 6-0? That's going to be my questions. All right, so
We need it, bro. And they're going to come out firing after this.
Yeah,
the
but
Villa
you
situation.
can't.
They're
take
gonna
him-
rally.
Like I just want to say now, like you can't take him lightly, bro. I'm
they're
not
gonna
saying,
rally.
not saying we're gonna go tomorrow and we're gonna wipe them off
It's
the
not going to be
fucking
another
floor.
4-0. I hope it is.
It
bro.
won't be another 4. They won't forget that 4-0. They just come
Exactly.
off a loss themselves now.
Yeah.
But we need the 3 points, bro. We fucking need it desperately, bro. We need it.
we've seen how we played against the Mariners the second game after the drubbing of the first game.
Yeah.
Right? Complete different team, different attitude, and we played hard.
Yeah.
We can expect that sort of treatment tomorrow from Macarthur. All right? Because they would have gone home that day embarrassed
Yep.
and probably looked at the calendar and saying when's the next time we're versing these guys, and would have circled it just how Marcelo told us he's circling the Mariners game. All right, so we can't take it lightly, bro.
Their players are, for whatever reason, I don't understand. Their players are always fired up when they verse us. That Uscock guy, I don't understand why. Like the RBB said today, they're trying to build this rivalry with us, and it's.
Well, look, geographically they are rivals.
You can't
Geographically, because they're trying to win fans from the same area, bro. It's an automatic rivalry.
You can't win when their stadium is empty, bro. What kind of rivalry are you trying to build there, bro?
How bad was that?
I think they're trying to find an identity, bro.
Honestly, bro, I know.
I wish them the best.
I know. Last week they said there was a bit of a storm coming through. There was a rain.
Yeah, it got delayed. Yeah.
But for fuck's sake, bro. That is embarrassing, bro, that crowd.
You know what, bro? I'd love sitting down and watching a game of A-League, right?
I can't watch an empty field. I can't watch it in the stadium.
I opened that game, bro. I turned it off after 2 minutes because there was no atmosphere, right? Whereas, City Melbourne game or, sometimes I like to watch Adelaide games over at Hindmarsh. There's an atmosphere.
Maybe Melbourne City games. Like, I love the brand they play, bro, football, bro. But when there's no one there, bro, like, I don't really want to watch it, bro. Like,
I don't know.
And I don't think the players even get they're not lifted by anything. Whereas when there's environment, there's no edge. There's no bit of push there. So I questioned the inception of Macarthur, and I said, you know what, these guys are the professionals. They probably have it figured out. They probably know what they're doing. Because for me, it didn't make sense. You go to the backyard of the Wanderers and start up a club. And I said, you know what, they're probably professionals. They know more in terms of marketing and all that, and what their expectations are. But fast forward fucking 2 years, looks like they have no idea.
And they made finals.
They've gone backwards, guys.
It looks like they have no idea. We're talking about champions of the Australia Cup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's embarrassing, bro.
We haven't even done that.
We haven't even done that, bro.
Yeah. What's embarrassing is that our club's gone and said any registered player in Macarthur gets free tickets. Like, our club shouldn't even feel comfortable doing that. That should be their area. Yet we're the ones doing it. And our club's trying to do everything. I know, but I don't want to talk about this. Our club's doing everything to get tickets, to get people through the gates.
Yeah.
And
I've got a message today, actually. I'll read it to you. Wanderers flash sale in capital letters, bro. So you can't miss it.
Everyone got that. I got that too.
And I know some people thought it was actually a scam. Right? All tickets for tomorrow's match against Macarthur FC are 50% off. Use code WSW50. We've been asking the club or the past management, specifically people like JT, that they're not doing enough in terms of trying to draw the crowd. They're not doing offers. They're not, buy one, get one free kind of promotions. They weren't doing enough for us. This management is. Yeah. They're going, if you ask me, I was speaking with Banana, they're going up, not only up, but beyond our expectations.
Beyond what probably can't get it out. What we would even think.
Like, the only thing left for them to do is send an Uber to the house
to pick them up and bring them to the game.
That's the only thing left. Bro, they're giving away tickets for free, pretty much, bro. What do you want?
It burns me, bro. Every cunt has excuse. Oh, this. Bro, I don't understand what the excuses are. Like you said, boss, it burns me to the core because for years we started. What's this club doing to bring people in? What's the club doing? Yep. And now the club's literally done 50% off tickets. What more do you want? A free ticket? Yeah. Right, they're giving free tickets.
There is a free ticket, isn't there? I'm pretty sure he's what was it? They had offered
W-League Grand Final free ticket or I don't know, bro.
No, it was just this week. It was fucking buy two, get one free.
Yeah, it burns me, bro. The same people that were complaining about all that are the same people that won't rock up even if tickets were for free.
100%. Yeah, you said it's an Uber.
It's finding an excuse
not to go anymore.
Not to go to a game.
Before it used to be excuse to go. Now it's excuse not to go.
Listen, bro. At the end of the day,
there, bro.
Shit people. Shit supporters.
The sad
voice of supporters, please.
The sad part. You know what we are? What they are? They're derby supporters. They'll rock up to a derby, right? Sydney FC game, and you won't see them again. Yeah. The sad part is,
I'd rather they not come. I'd rather just don't come. Don't come. I'm more satisfied with that middle bay to be full than having all 5 of those fucking bays filled.
Yeah. I question their love and loyalty to the club. You can't.
It's the Aussie mentality, bro.
Banana, you can't say you love the club.
Times get tough with fucking bail.
My divorce rates are 50%.
Bro, it's not even that. It's not even times are tough. We were coming second comfortably before the World Cup, and we still couldn't. It's not like we're coming second last on the ladder. We were doing well and couldn't draw, the numbers we wanted to see.
And you know what burns? You know what hurts me? Like actual hurts me.
Yeah.
Sydney are averaging more than us, even if you take the derby away.
Yeah, shit, see?
That burns me, bro.
Can I say something? Do you think the new stadium's played a part?
I don't give a shit, bro. Our new stadium didn't play a part. Honestly, it burns me to my core.
That one came at the wrong time. Like, COVID here, we're all
It
fucked.
burns me, bro. Like, because we sat here and go, oh, Western Sydney football heartland, all the stuff, and look
Get
at
sucked by
that
Dick
scarf
Heartland.
heartland of football. And next minute,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
It's
Shit
not what-
people.
I don't know.
Shit people.
A good question here. A good question. Are we still concerned that we're still discussing the starting 11 after 18 weeks?
Yeah, because too much chop and changing, bro.
Not really,
Good problem,
because
bad
it's
problem?
it's normal. It's normal right after a transfer window is closed. Obviously, you bring in new players. Some players leave, and those issues are always going to be there in that early period after a post transfer window. So I expect a lot of questions to be asked in the next 2-3 weeks. But I'd say after a month, if Marco doesn't have his starting 11 locked in,
Then start worrying.
then I'll start worrying. But you've brought in Schneiderlin, you've brought in Amor.
You're still trying to figure out
You're still trying to figure out. Ninkovic come back from an injury. Is he 100%? So I think he'll get there.
He's got. If he's fully fit, he's in the lineup for me, bro.
Yeah, more.
Ninkovic, bro. He's got to be. He has to be in. Has to be in. He has to be in.
Even if
bro.
he lasts 60 minutes, Banana?
Even if he lasts 60 minutes, bro, he'll finish the game. But he'll finish the game off at 60 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
completely.
I don't know,
He's
bro.
that type of talent.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be disappointed to see him in the lineup, but at current form, he's not in my starting lineup. But I wouldn't be, like I said, I wouldn't be disappointed to see him there.
Do
I'll be
you
like, yeah, sweet.
okay, so as you're saying, with current form, he's not in my starting 11. Do you put him in your starting 11 to find that form?
Yeah, you got to. He's got to get the form somewhere,
Play him
bro.
off the bench, and if he shows something off the bench,
No,
then
I respect that.
maybe.
Some
But he
managers
does,
prove.
But he does, Mold. You saw him against
Yeah,
Adelaide.
he
He
did
came on
actually
and
do
changed
right.
the
He did
game,
right.
bro.
Give him that.
Yeah.
He's just different. He's just got a different
Because
touch about him, bro.
some managers, what they want to see is they want players to prove it with the 15, 20 minutes they give him at the end of the game. Whereas I think players like Ninkovic, you got to allow them to find their form by starting and giving them that confidence. I think Ninkovic is that confidence type of player.
he is.
Where
Yeah.
if he feels like his manager's got his back, he will find his form.
I think Ninkovic needs to feel that people are against him, and I think that
Does that
buzz-
fuel him?
I think that fuels him. You know when he sat here and he wanted to prove everyone wrong, he was saying that. I think that's died down a little bit now, and he's
That's
like,
what I mean. He's moving
Yeah.
different.
I
When I
don't
say moving, I don't mean physically.
Yeah.
I mean like it's just his attitude
I
kind
don't
of.
know, bro. It's a good problem to have. We're having this discussion.
Look, if put it this way, he will be here till the end of the season.
100%.
Right? That's 100%.
and do a professional job.
What happens after that, we don't know. We'll think
Yeah.
about it at the end of the season. We'll talk about it then.
That's it.
But he needs to know that he's here to hopefully the grand final.
Mm.
And I trust someone as professional as Ninkovic to put in 100% till then. Even if he has plans for next season, that doesn't include the Wanderers. I trust someone of his status, of his caliber and professionalism to put in 100% till then, bro.
He will.
So I have no doubts in terms of seeing the best of Ninkovic.
Let's call him up now. Okay, let's call him up.
I've sent him a message, bro. Tell him we want to
He
see
will.
the pre-World Cup
Fire back.
performance.
Well, do you want to do score predictions for this Macarthur? Oh, we've never got this right, eh?
I don't think I've ever got it right, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a hard one, eh?
Well, I predicted a draw for Adelaide, but not fucking 4-all. Imagine hitting that ticket, bro. Hey, $103.
For sure.
Boys, I'm going for 3-1 win.
I'm going to go 4-1. Next minute. Nil.
Az is going, fuck. This is where Azza
No.
drops a
Double-
bombshell.
double-
No.
digits,
I'm going.
Go,
It scares me. I'm going to win.
All right.
I'm going to win. It's scary.
I don't want to hear the rest, bro. Just give me a win.
Low score win. I can't
2-1?
see us. Maybe even lower.
1-0?
2-0, 1-0.
You can't go lower than 1, bro.
Oh, look, you know what?
0.5.
I think
2-0, 1-0,
I think
1-0.
defensively they're going to do better than last
2-0.
time. I don't think they're
I
going
don't
to
know, I'm
concede
scared.
4, but I think we could put away 3, man.
I think we can too, bro.
Yeah.
I think we can.
Minimum 3 goals, bro. I see.
They're not in the...
3-0 will be...
I know we said before that, they're going to have the memory of the 4-0, but I just don't think they're capable of
I just think
pulling up something.
you know they've got
Next
a
minute, they win 5
yeah,
Watch
they've
it.
got a new coach, Stajovski.
Yeah.
I know he's trying to implement his style there.
He knows the local juniors
He
pretty
knows the
well.
local juice. He's got a lot of respect at the club.
Yeah.
Not only that, he was the MPL 1 coach. The MPL coach
The
for
Northbridge used to
Northbridge
be,
for 3 years. Their
So they
feeder,
changed now.
youth feeder club. So he's very familiar with the playing roster. I feel like that Macarthur team is going to get better.
Bounce back effect.
Bounce back effect. Everyone trying to win their position in the squad. So I do see a motivated team, but if they have like Banana, do they have the capacity?
I don't
Without Davila,
If we play the best we can, they shouldn't.
there shouldn't be a. If we play our best,
I agree.
we have to play our best, and if we have to play our best, then we have to win. There's no other formula for this. There's no fuck. Are we gonna? Is it gonna be one of those games? We can't.
This is what scares me, bro. 3-1, 4-1, 2-1, 3-1 win, 3-0 loss, 5-1 win, 3-0 win.
I get you.
3-0 win. Everyone's saying win, win, win.
Sometimes the expectation doesn't
scares me, bro. It's
doesn't
like the
always
derby all over again.
come to fruition.
The derby was.
Everyone was like, win.
Bro. When have we ever
lost?
When have we ever went into a derby and said we're gonna win?
Everyone's saying win, bro.
Fuck.
I thought draw.
Macarthur.
I thought draw, bro. So
Everyone's saying win. It's scaring me.
Fucking hell. Who's winning now, bro?
This rivalry with Central Coast is building just because of our current players, I reckon.
now, what's everyone saying there, bro?
They're just saying, do you reckon we'll have a proper rivalry against Central Coast? I think
It's a good little rivalry at the moment.
Hey, that
And because of their
rivalry
position.
is
Natural.
Is more
yeah.
natural. It's always natural. But I think it's more fired up at the moment than it has over the last 5-6 years, bro.
For sure.
Like
I always like
Season
playing.
one,
I always
season
like
two,
playing.
mate.
against
it's a
them, bro.
personalities now that both teams have.
Yeah.
You've got your who's the Pommy fella over there, the striker, Scottish
Cummings.
fella.
Come dog.
You have Dog over there. You've got Marcelo here, right? And you're seeing in the locker room the interaction there. So when you have these strong personalities in both teams, there's a lot of pride, and when you have a lot of pride, it creates a good rivalry.
Yeah, that's it.
Good rivalry. I see this rivalry probably becoming one of our bigger rivalries over the next few
Until
years.
one of us are outside the top 6 again. And then
That's
it.
right. It's obviously a wave effect. You have your 1-2 seasons where you're up, then you go through a
Marcelo.
rebuild phase like Mariners have had for the last 4 or 5 years. But since they've brought in Montgomery, bro,
I know we don't read
they're
much
on a
into
high.
it. 100%. Like, respect them. Like, that's a club I will never get. If I see him in the top, if I see him win the league, I'll be like, yeah, fair play.
Let's be honest.
I can't hate them.
They went in our
The Mariners.
I can't hate Mariners.
No, you can't, bro.
I hate the players.
Do you think anyone put them in their top 6 before the season
way.
started?
We always.
So they're punching above their
underrate
weight. Credit to them. They're working on a low budget as well.
Yeah.
They're probably working
No,
on
they
the
just get it. They just get it right every time. How, bro? Like they get it.
credit to
I
Montgomery.
won't say every
bro.
time, but like they get cracker players, bro, in their team, man. They get good players. Well,
Players
they're
we've never
up,
heard of.
they're up 1-0 at the moment against Wellington.
Marcelo is in.
Now Marcelo's playing.
There you go.
Ruden's coming in the presser.
He's back in 100%.
He said
or
he'll-
was it just the
no,
only one?
he's coming in the presser. I watched the interview. He said Marcelo will be playing. He's back. He's had a really good week of training. It was just a slight niggle they didn't want to risk. More precautionary. Put it this way: if Adelaide was a finals game, he'd be playing that game.
Yeah.
So I think after the Newcastle
Then there's no excuse
niggle,
for
they didn't want to risk it.
Yep.
So, and I think a week off's been good for him. I've had a chat with him as well. He's ready to go. He's looking forward to tomorrow, guys.
him playing. Amoro up front. Barillo up front. Neuenhoff's there.
Yeah, it's
Yengi, but we
tomorrow's our
win. Simple.
Banana. Can we say
we win, bro.
Hey,
It's simple.
Banana? Barring Traore, can we finally say tomorrow we're going to see our strongest 11?
Maybe Yenny. Yenny in the squad.
Well, who do you just told me your
In the squad. Yenny, not in the starting lineup.
So
in the
if-
squad.
He's the Yengi.
okay,
Yenny.
Yenny comes back next week. You starting him, Azza? Be honest.
Nah.
Okay, so Yenny's not your strongest 11. That's what you're telling me.
Nah.
Okay, so tomorrow we're going to see our strongest 11.
Strongest 11.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Barring, I said Traore, our left back position, someone's going to feel that.
If I see Milanovic in the team and Barillo and the Amor up front,
Fuck, bro, that's exciting.
I'll be excited, bro.
That's
Very excited for
exciting,
tomorrow's
bro.
game.
That 3 up front, pacey, fast, clinical, can take players on one-on-one. I love how wingers come infield. We've seen that in the derby.
Right.
Milanovic
Hang
gets the
on,
ball.
we're talking about the front. Who's feeding these blokes?
They'll
That's why I
feed
play
themselves,
Milanovic
brother.
in the middle.
They'll feed themselves, brother.
Middle's
They'll
the problem.
chip 2 defenders and create something.
If
We win
Ninkovic-
every game 6-4,
If Ninkovic
6-5.
is in, I'll say if Ninkovic is thrown into the squad
Yeah.
tomorrow and Schneiderling's there and Neuenhoff, bro, I'll be very happy tomorrow.
Fuck. What a squad. Hey, listen. Look
scary,
at look at me, brother. Look at
That's scary.
Right, you're moving around, wiggling
scary.
there.
Hey, listen, look at me.
Watch a big law.
Hey, Nieuwenhof,
Yeah.
Schneiderlin,
Yeah.
Ninkovic, Barella in the middle, Amor on the right, Milinkovic on the left.
Bro, those front freaking rotate anyway, and I'll be happy, bro. Throw Yengi in there, bro. Throw Yengi. And put Yengi left back, bro.
Bro, how much would Ninkovic love playing with those players in front of him?
The feeding.
Brother,
feeding, just
these
the
runs,
cunts-
even
think about it. This cunt played with Kirpic for fucking 3 months.
Yeah.
He's probably seeing these guys at training and say, "Fuck, this is what I can play with. Like, this is what I can feed right now."
Yeah, honestly. Even Schneiderlin, they're intelligent players.
It's IQ, bro.
Yeah.
IQ.
And
It's all
Barella's
IQ.
pretty intelligent for what he does. The more you assume knows how to read the game.
I start Milinkovic tomorrow, right? If he doesn't have a good game,
Milanovic. Milanovic.
Milanovic, isn't it?
Milanovic, got to get this
Milanovic.
right, bro.
Linking up with the middle, that's why I say.
Milanovic, my apologies, Milanovic. All right, just registering it. All right,
We're frothing over your name, guys.
if Milanovic gets given a start tomorrow and doesn't perform well,
Yeah, okay.
Yengi comes straight back in. Right next week.
Yeah.
If Milanovic takes the opportunity with both hands tomorrow and puts in a big shift, I'm benching Yengi, bro.
See, that's the issue I have. I think Yengi needs to start.
Yengi's done, brother.
Nah, it's not done, bro.
Yengi's done.
I wouldn't say done.
No, wait.
Done.
When I say done, he's obviously going to have play and have game time, but I'm talking about starting now.
I start him.
You can't
Yeah,
start him, bro.
I start Yengi.
It'll be hard to
Start
get in.
Yengi, bro.
I start Yengi, bro.
Over who?
So where the fuck are you talking about? His team that we were
That's
just
what
talking
I'm saying.
about.
Put Milanovic
Is
in the
Yengi
middle three.
fit at the moment?
I think so.
Okay, so why haven't you put him in tomorrow's squad?
I did.
He did. That was his
I
lineup
did,
was
bro.
him on the left.
Say it again. Yengi on the left.
Yeah. Amor out front.
Yeah.
Barella right.
Milanovic playing attacking mid.
And then
So you're dropping Ninkovic?
Schneiderlin. Yeah.
You're all over the shop, brother. This
We
guy's
said this.
Get him off.
Come on.
Bring Stoss back.
chopped half the squad and just fucking shuffled them
My
around.
apparently he isn't fit. I don't know. But he is fit. I could have sworn he was named.
Fucking hell. Hey, you just shuffled the whole team around.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Yeah, Yengi's in the squad. He's in the squad. He's there.
This guy's looking at ins and outs again.
Yeah.
The guy's probably got a broken leg. You don't even know, brother.
Maybe I would say.
For the partner, he's out, bro. What did he do?
Man, Nazarene's maybe in there. Too.
Nazarine's
Oh, no, he's just been named.
Nazarine's still in there.
Oh, I'll take Ono any day, bro.
He's had 2 games for Western United. He's still in there, brother. Banana.
General concession is
How's
we have
that
to win,
from for, bro?
Good, bro.
Yeah?
Goosebumps, bro. If we don't win, forget it, mate.
Like,
When I win, I'll come in. You motherfucker.
Oh, can you imagine Banana?
if we don't win now, a lot of attention is going to shift towards Rudin.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of excuses, and you know what? They were merited in terms of our depth,
Yep.
injuries, and a lot of our performances. We struggled to obviously bring on someone towards the end of the game that would make a
Change it,
difference.
yep.
So a lot of questions weren't directed towards Rudin. I think now with this squad, if it doesn't work and things don't fall into place right now, there's going to be some serious question marks asked of Rudin and his tactics. But in saying that, I feel like he's doing a great job in terms of banging in more goals, creating more opportunities. I think it was after which game it was where we were like,
We're going to score.
we couldn't even have a shot on target, bro. Right?
Yeah.
So I think after that podcast, I'm not saying we were the reason, but after that podcast, I've seen a more attacking brand, and I think the players coming back are the result of that.
Yep.
So I'm comfortable right now after seeing the Adelaide game that he's getting if you remember, we even said, why isn't he bringing on an attacking a coach next to him to help him out? Because all his assistant coaches were defenders, and if attacking is not his strength, why doesn't it bring someone with the the IQ to create some chances there for our attack? But from what I've seen in the last 2 weeks, except the Sydney, even the Sydney games, bro, like the way we controlled the game with a man down, I think it was a big effort from the lads. But I'm really confident with our last 3 games, the way we've been attacking, man. I really do. I think a big shift has been attention has been shifted to our attack, and we're seeing the fruition of that right now. Because I think our defense is solid now. So
Yeah.
it doesn't need any fine tuning when Marcelo's there.
Yeah.
Right? When Marcelo's there, we're pretty solid. So I think attack, man. And I'm comfortable after Adelaide game. It's coming, bro. I'm excited. Like, just talking about a potential starting 11 with the options we have, bro, that's exciting. I couldn't, I was fucking squirming around just thinking about it, bro.
This is it.
Fuck. So
That's why this game's so important. Not just 3 points, but
it's the weapons we have at our disposal.
That's it.
Right?
Like you said, we pretty much have a full team. Like, the only one's not there is Traore and Yengi suspended.
Yeah.
That's
what a luxury, right? We haven't had this luxury.
Legit. This is it. And you know what Macarthur's probably going to do? They're going to target our left back, whoever's coming in. They're going to look at our lineup and say, all right, Traore's been there for 2 seasons. He's not there. Target that. So hopefully we've been practicing that.
Marco would know that. Would surely know that and would surely plan accordingly. Yeah. Maybe have one of the winger always dropping back and helping him out or whatever it is. But I'm curious to see who he fills that role with.
Wilmering or Kalucha. That's
Wilmering or Kalucha.
Has to be one of them.
We'll see.
Any of them are left-footers?
Imagine 3 at the back.
Is Wilmering left-footed?
I wouldn't want to do that.
Wilmering is left-footed.
He plays.
Wilmering's left-footed. He's left-footed.
So I think Wilmering would.
Sure he is.
I think if I had to do betting man, I'm saying
Wilmering with his because he's a left-footer, right?
And he's played Wilmering more than Kalucha.
Yeah,
like even in the middle.
Man, exciting times, honestly.
It is, eh? Like it's
scary times, Azza, because we've been in this position where false hope, and we've been let down, and it's become the norm now.
Yeah.
When you talk about wanderers and disappointment, it's become the norm. Start good, finish bottom of the table, right? So for that reason, it's scary because we obviously don't want a repeat of what we've been seeing for the last 7-8 years. But in saying that, this roster is much more different from the last 7-8 years. The tools and the weapons we have in this team right now is exciting, bro. So it's a bit of mixed feelings, you know?
Talk sheep. Like, they've talked a lot. Coach, players, this is the time to step up and do it.
I said it before. I had enough of those fucking movie fucking things on Instagram. Yeah, I don't want to see that shit, bro.
They put like emotional music. It's about the area.
1-0, man. I don't give a fuck, bro. Yeah. Fucking play. Do shit.
Yeah.
Couldn't give a fuck about that
stuff. Cut the
stuff.
social media fucking.
No one knows
cut that filmmaking out, bro.
Soap operas.
No one knows what's happening with Antonis or Rhys Williams.
It's people.
Antonis is done, bro.
Guys,
I told you a long time ago he's done. He's just hanging around, sitting on his back.
Is Antonis? Are people still asking about Antonis?
Yeah, because they want to know, like, Greek name. Do they have a Greek spot in the squad?
Of course he is, because he's sitting on the fat
chair,
bro.
I've said it. I'll make this clear. Right, club wanted him out. Right, they offered to help him find a club. He said, "I'm not going. I'm going to honour my contract." They said, "Look, if you stay, you won't be playing." He said, "That's fine with me."
There you go.
All right. So the club's made a decision at that time. They're not going to play him. I'm telling you now, if our whole midfield's injured, they'll start 16-year-old kids over Terry.
There you go.
They're firm on it.
If the whole thing was out, he still wouldn't play.
He still wouldn't play. They'll forfeit the game. So stop asking about Terry. He's done. It's his last year, I believe.
I think it's his last year.
So he wanted to stay in Sydney with his family, and that's it.
Getting paid to do it.
And get paid. So I get frustrated when I hear Terry's name. It's done.
If not, hey, I'm pretty sure it's one more year, bro.
We got one question. What do you guys think is going to happen with Antonis?
Done.
Like look at the midfielders we have at our disposal, and we're still hearing Terry. That's the frustrating part. It's also about Bazanik, Amalfitano, Newenhoff, Schneiderlin.
But you know what the funniest thing was? Let's just say he was fully fit and he was in the team available. You'd have him in the squad. You would have him. Let's not muck around. You would have him in the team.
Before he went to South Korea.
Right now?
You would have
at
him.
the top.
At some point. If he was available and you knew he was there, he was on the bench at least. But there would be a point where you say, throw him on, give him a chance. But it's gone beyond that. There's no more. Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying if he was available,
it's beyond that.
Rosy and everything, good for him.
If he hasn't featured in the games that we had no one on the bench,
he ain't
featuring now, bro. Put it that way. Yeah, there was times that we had kids on the bench. Yeah. Right. If he wasn't on the bench then, brother, he's not even gonna have sniffed the bench. He's not even going to be allowed in the stadium.
Imagine this now. Imagine like
he'll be on the bench.
Imagine like out of nowhere now, like he just appears on the bench and he goes, go on in the derby, just throws on. We're all like, what the fuck?
Rooted.
Then he comes to red and goes off.
And he just fucking that game, bro.
Rudes is watching this potty at home and saying, bro, I want to fuck around with these cunts.
He starts in Adelaide.
Terry gets a call tomorrow. He doesn't even know what the fuck's happening. Just for a laugh, bro.
I'm back in. What?
I'm going to share banana. Fuck him.
Oh, shit.
So that's it. So, yeah, pretty much get to the game.
Get to the game tomorrow. It's
I knew
fucking
it.
tickets, everything. Get your fucking ass to the game. Fucking, I don't know what to call you anymore.
The loyalists,
Fucks, bro.
Loyalists. Our guys, look, I trust the people that watch us, that take the time and day to watch us.
Yeah,
Three
the ones
dumb
that watch it,
cunts.
I know they'll go.
Oh, I know they're
they'll
probably
be
at the
there.
games.
They always say hi, everything.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
We love our fans, brother.
And,
Stos said he's going to do after game interviews. This time he said he will edit and upload.
Yes,
Is it
this
Stos?
time we will. We'll make 100%
Stos said
sure.
it.
This
Stos?
time there's
Stos.
Stos, yeah, because last time he fucking
Which
fell-
sauce are you talking about?
He
The one
fell
I know is unreliable, brother.
Yeah, he fell- the last time we done the interviews, bro, he completely forgot about it. Bro.
It was genuine too.
After like 4 days,
After our
he's like,
podcast, he's like, oh,
do we have interviews?
he
my
owned it.
God.
He owned
I
it.
even forgot about it too.
Yeah, I didn't have it. Yeah.
But this time we'll make sure that we get your asses out there, bro. If you got something to say it, and I'm bet you everything. They'll go up this time.
Yeah.
Regardless.
It'll be up. It'll be up.
But you gotta be talkative. Don't come on there and give me
Bit of stage fright.
stage fright. I'm not. We're not gonna put that up. Just straight up. I'm not gonna put that up, bro. Like, if you come up there and I ask you a question,
Just be confident, yeah?
And I have to scrape the bottom of the barrel to get fucking answer out of you, bro. Cuz it's not going on.
Don't let Banana dictate the interview where he's trying to get words out of you. Fucking be confident. Get in front of the
I don't
camera.
need that in front of the camera. Waste my time.
Yeah,
people's
just be
time.
confident. Say what you feel and wrap it up.
This is
in
what we like to
2-3
see. People
minutes.
saying they're going to come to the game no matter what.
That's
Well
it.
done.
Fuck, that's what I want.
That's what I
That's
like
a
to
real
see.
supporter, right?
Well done.
Love it. I love our fans, bro.
I fucking love these
100%.
cunts.
I love these cunts. These
Another
cunts.
message for the club: don't do it. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. Don't do it.
Smell it, I swear.
Smell it.
Don't do it. Don't do it for this scum that don't give a shit about our sport. Don't fucking do it. Stay strong. We're out. Sign out.
Peace.
Sign out.
Don't do
See you
it.
at the game.
I don't know what he's saying. Don't do it.
They know. They've got
But
messages,
I'm
bro.
assuming
Check
whoever he,
Insta, you dog cunt. Check it.
I'm assuming whoever he directed that to knows who he's talking
Say
about.
that.
I
Don't
don't
do
know.
it. Don't fucking do it. I don't want to see nothing change.
Don't do it.
Logo stay the same. Red and
Anyways,
black.
see you guys tomorrow. Red and black.
We're out. We're out.
That's good. Fuck. You went hard at the end, bro.